Welcome to Brands on Tap, featuring trademark applications from the United States Patent and Trademark Office on November 14th. Wake up excited, you have some interviews lined up for some sales jobs. The first of that is a real estate agent. You go in, sit down, they ask you to take the Kapper. Keller Williams Realty out of Austin, Texas has filed the Kapper in connection with personality testing for business purposes. I guess they want to make sure you're a friendly extrovert who could reach a lot of people and sell them real estate. Makes you wonder why they'd want to brand this as a name. Well, you finish with that, and before the interview, they ask you to take one more test. They ask you to use the Nanobeak. Nanobeak's a company out of New York City, and they've filed this in connection with both software and devices that communicate, deliver, share the results of a breath analysis test. But what makes this new breath analyzer interesting is what it detects. Well, you blow into that Nanobeak and you learn two things. One, that you've been smoking marijuana, and two, that you have lung cancer. That's right, they've taken a technology originally started from NASA, which is a sensor made out of carbon nanotubes for detecting volatile organic compounds, the organic chemicals that have high vapor pressure under room conditions. So the human breath contains a few hundred of these VOCs, or compounds, and it's used in breath analysis to serve as a biomarker to test for diseases such as lung cancer. It's basically establishing a breath print from this new type of technology. This looks like a first. A closer look, as you can see from their website, is that it's early stage, meaning it's the promise of how they're adapting this NASA technology and developing the hopes of it. It is unclear from the site how far along they are. Interesting, something to watch for sure. You never thought there'd be that much test taking for a sales job. On to the next interview for some magazine sales. You get there to find out it's for the Satanic Bible magazine. This is filed by an individual out of New Jersey. Sits you down and introduces himself and lets you know he's an author, publisher, mystic, and shaman, and tantric healer. And he has even been the founder and high priest of an underground church and temple. And he's even the creator of his own branch of Satanism, known as Spiritual Satanism 999. He goes by the name Reverend Caesar 999. So he asks you to thumb through the magazine, find out what you think, and explains how there be some poetry, philosophy, mysticism, eroticism, sexuality, and tantricism, and even featuring satanic models. And as you thumb through, you see an ad. The ad's for Guns Are Hungry. This filed by a company out of Texas, Texas Armament and Technology LLC. It's a connection with online catalog ordering service for ammo. That's right, because your gun is hungry. See that gun in the ad saying, "Feed me, feed me." In fact, you're feeling kind of hungry and had enough of the interview, and there'll be better prospects. Time to head home, chill out. Get back, and you throw on the tube, and you see this news report on this new thing called sequence space, filed by a company called Twist Bioscience out of San Francisco, in connection with design, testing, and manufacture of synthetic DNA. Synthetic DNA is a trend to watch. There's been major breakthroughs led by Twist Bioscience. So, general, it deals with biodetection, functional genomics and engineering, drugs and biodefense, as well as data storage. Fast Company just named the co-founder, Dr. Emily LaProuse, as one of the most creative people in business. The company just inked a deal to sell 100 million base pairs of synthetic DNA. And it represents about 10% of the total synthesis capacity worldwide. And what this does, it speeds up the scale of testing. A good example of how the material could be used, it would modify the function of biological organisms like yeast, bacteria, or algae. So for instance, yeast ferments sugar to make alcohol. But if combining it with the synthetic DNA, it could change the function for it to create nylon. That means the carpets you walk on from nylon fibers could be made from yeast rather than oil. They developed a proprietary manufacturing process that uses a silicon platform rather than the plastic plates that have been known in the industry. And this is getting it down, making things faster, cheaper, and it's making exploration. And what it's going to do is help with fragrances, flavors, biofuels, and drug development, and a whole lot of other uses. Dr. Emily, she's got 3 patents issued to her name, and I'm sure plenty more pending. And this is a company to watch, and this is also an industry to watch. So after learning about some synthetic DNA, you changed the channel to put on French Connection. No, not the movie. This filed in connection with an ongoing reality TV series involving the presentation of business concepts. Could this be the next Shark Tank? What makes this interesting, though, is who filed it. This was filed by Atari Interactive. Can you believe it? In fact, Atari has changed through so many hands of ownership, and there have been French roots involved with Atari over the years. It really, literally does have the French Connection. You're watching some French Connection, and what comes on is none other than the Cutie Clutch. It's a company called Cutie Research out of Huntsville, Alabama, and they filed this in connection with baby bodysuits, and they're presenting to the French Connection. It's kind of cool what they did with this product. Check it out. As you can see in the video, this is truly innovative. Hopefully they filed some patents for it. I think they gained some protection if it's not already done. It's an all-in-one diaper clutch. It can hold a spare change of clothes at the same time. The clutch doubles as a spare baby romper. How clever is that? Just simple. I like those simple, innovative solutions. Makes for a great emergency diaper change kit. Designed to replace the bulky diaper bags and quick tricks away from home. Can hold everything a parent needs to change a baby.
Using the base snaps to close the top. You now have everything you need to change your child. There's even additional space inside for more diapers or a change of pants so that you have a complete outfit at diaper changes.
What a wild day it's been between all the interviews, all the testing, everything on the tube. It's time to head out for the evening. You learn of a grand opening at an art gallery, and they're pulling out all the stops, even bringing in some entertainment. You head out there and you met up with TheHustl. This filed by the company of the same name out of New York City in connection with broadcasting services, advertising programs, specifically video broadcasting and the transmission of video clips. They do it in a specific way. They create Snapchat content for all types of events, festivals, store openings, brand launches, and parties. And they're the first ever live Snap Story production company, documenting these unique, one-of-a-kind, special moment in a time gatherings and events and celebrations, getting some cool, witty, fast, humorous interviews all mixed together. What not better way to make use of the latest technology and then feed it out live through the Snapchat platform. Well, the entertainment is beginning, and it's none other than Future Sunz. They're a band out of Oregon. They filed their name in connection with live music performances, as well as the CDs, posters, records, clothing, flash drives, and other merchandise. Take a quick look at some of their sounds.
Come celebrate, don't be jealous, so I wanna help, listen how the chorus goes.
Don't underestimate the power of your mind. You could take a bad mood off like turpentine. You know good things can be hard to find. Control yourself and take your time.
Just like oceans wave perpetual greetings, the moment is fleeting, receding. I mean what I say, the dialogue is diagonal. I'm angular, I am water, but I gotta pay for water. You can take that offer and awkwardly eat it. There's no rhythm in your message, there's no substance in your spine, there's no ism in your method, there's no function in your rhyme. I'm a master of time, but not the tick-tock fiction. A fact of the digital chrysalis on the listener. Switchblade sentences, my beats a bridge over chopped water. Thought ponderer, stretch each second a little longer, and I'll live forever, forever, ever, ever.
Thanks for tuning in. If you like what you saw, give us a thumbs up. Or feel free to leave any comments below. Please click on the subscribe button, as we post 3 or 4 videos each week, and this is the best way to stay updated to the latest. And if you really love what we're doing, hit the share button, and a single click to Facebook, Twitter, or any other social media of choice, you can let friends know about what we're doing with this one-of-a-kind news source of original content that you cannot find anywhere else. Again, we thank you for your viewership, time, and support. Have a great day.